After what seems like an eternity, we're finally back for part 2 of Whatty Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Moriarty the Patriot chapter 77. And before we get into this live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm. And it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable little kitty right here, was an Ivoki, damn cat, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we could keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, or for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, which we do have the 1st and 5th episodes available for free on Patreon. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked fall anime season coming to a close and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So I am so excited because it has been forever, for one thing, since we covered Moriarty the Patriot, but as I said, we are at part 2 of the series. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. And ooh, we got a beautiful, beautiful color page here. Yes, I miss my boys. I miss them. Here we go. And this chapter is titled The Scarlet Footsteps. Here we go. Nope, you're not wrong at all. The one paying Sherlock a visit is, well, am I a devil, Moriarty? The long-awaited part 2 begins serialization. In London, racing through the night. Who is it? And I love the timing of this too, because in Ranka Manahashi Deranged Detective, we are entering into endgame between the Moriartys and Ron, who is part Holmes, part Moriarty as well. So like the timing just couldn't be any better. Here we go. Help! Help me! I'm being chased! Oh no, my goodness, London is terribly frightening this late at night. Please get in. You saved me, sir. No need to thank me. I simply was unable to fall asleep, so I went for a ride through the city to feel the night breeze. Shall we go to Scotland Yard? No, if you could drop me off around Brook Street. You said you were being chased. What happened? Not sure. It was all so sudden. I don't know what's what. I was walking down an alley when a group of men surrounded me. They tried to take me somewhere. I fought back, of course, but they pointed a gun at me. I had to take advantage of a brief opening and escape. That doesn't sound like a robbery. Do you know why they are targeting you? Why are they targeting you, kitty? Is it because you're cute? The cat is looking at me like so funny. I think he's high off of catnip right now, and it is the funniest thing ever. Well, I am on a bit of a dangerous path, so to speak. To be clear, I'm no criminal. It's more like a little bit of business. Now even the steel industry, which was once the country's greatest source of pride, has been surpassed by America and Germany. An economic depression is coming. You understand, right? Oh, this is going to be good. Hey, sir, this road. What the? Uh-oh. It's them. Hurry, get the coach moving. We just want to ask you a few questions about that medicine. Oh, busted! You shit! Yeah. Damn it, you bastards! I need to deliver this quickly. Please come with us. I thought you were trying to snatch these sweets. Seems like I was wrong. Who the hell are you? There's no way I'm going with people who won't even say who they are. If we reveal our true identities, we will have to silence you. What will it be? Please choose for yourself. The truth or death. I'll escort the target back to headquarters with Albert and Fred. Please, by all means. Mr. Moran, why did you shoot him? secure the target whilst ensuring their life is protected. We haven't deviated from this directive. However, I disapprove of prioritizing the mission's execution to the extent of recklessly injuring others. Please be more careful in the future. Yeah. No issues with eyewitnesses. Work's finished. Alright, let's go grab a meal, Bond. Yes, it's Bond! Yes, because, yes, I should have done that sooner. But yes, we got Bond and Moran here. Yes, the real first female Bond. Suck on that. Suck on that, Hollywood, the first real female Bond. Or I should say, gender non-conforming Bond is here. Sure, let's go. It helps that you know so many places that stay open late, Moran. Want to join us, Lewis? No, I'll go back and put together a report. Besides, I need to make breakfast for brother, too. Lewis looks so hot, I'm not gonna lie. You're the same as always, Ooh. 3 years have passed since the famous The Final Problem, the duel to the death between Detective Sherlock Holmes and Professor James Moriarty. So this is 3 years later. In completing our plan to transform the world, we laid the foundations for a new world without discrimination. That just is not happening. Whether you like it or not, it will never happen. Now, as members of a government-run secret intelligence agency, we preserve domestic security and respond to political and economic attacks from abroad. In recent years, the rise of America, Germany, and Russia has been remarkable. Our nation holds the largest territory in the world. As we pursue ever greater progress and advancement, it is only natural that others should seek to undermine our efforts. With the growing emphasis on information as a conflict strategy, understanding each country's intentions has become an intricately complicated process. Remember, this is before World War I, so we're seeing the rise of powers, like especially in Germany and Russia. In Russia's case, it's the Tsar. Anyways, a conflict between major nations over global hegemony will inevitably intensify. Oh, yes, it's true. It appears that this is the quiet beginning of a war, a world war. We have to protect the country my brother saved. Meanwhile, mission complete. Thank you for your hard work. Now for an assessment of the situation based on M's report. The suspect remains silent. At the time of arrest, he had a wallet and 20 steel pipes in his possession. No firearms or similar weapons. He has since been handed over to the yard under the pretext of suspected carriage robbery. And this is what was packed inside one of the steel pipes we took from him. The man described them as sweets, but the contents were translucent crystals and a white powder. Yeah, it's crystal meth. We are currently investigating, but this is speculated to be the aforementioned drug. Excuse me, Director. Jack and I missed the last meeting while we were away on business, but I was briefed about last night's mission beforehand, but you didn't read the report, Bond? I didn't have time to read the whole thing. Very well, I shall backtrack a bit and explain. As we all know, about a month ago, an unidentified drug began secretly circulating amongst some of the country's citizens. We can confirm the general effects of ingestion, mental excitement leading to an increase in activity. In other words, it boosts physical ability and endurance, with side effects being nervous over insensitivity and insomnia. So it gives you energy. You've understood. You've understood correctly. So it's meth. Crystal meth, maybe, but maybe it's crystal meth, but it's meth for sure. The other day, an acquaintance of mine sought my advice regarding a person who was caught causing trouble after exhibiting these behaviors. This person appeared to be working enthusiastically before they suddenly burst into a violent rampage. That must be some good-ass meth. We received information that this person planned to meet someone late last night. We kept watch near the suspected meeting place. The man appeared, and you captured him. Thank you. It all makes sense now. At first, Emma and I suspected that this man was with the ringleader of this drug business and the dealer as well. However, the man we arrested is not a traveling dealer, but a factory worker in the steel pipe industry. A worker in the steel pipe industry? How do you know? Even if he was carrying steel pipes, the man himself is refusing to speak. Because it was elementary. Yes, it was obvious. We continue to interrogate him since his leg has been treated, but he stubbornly refuses to talk. Perhaps he is worried he may give away the identities of people connected to him. Yeah, I don't think he wants to die. Excuse me. It seems he's employed at a steelworks in Birmingham, as I thought. Huh? Amazing. Great deduction. Were his nostrils full of soot or something? That's it exactly. His hair was also damaged from the heat. If he's not a dealer, then he must be a mere courier, aka a mule. In my opinion, he didn't seem like someone capable of running such an ambitious business alone. Well, Director? Well, you'd be surprised on who's a dealer and who's not. Considering the fact that we have been ordered to investigate this matter, might it be related to circumstances outside of the country? Yes. Previously, Military Intelligence Section 5 was also tasked with this investigation. However, no evidence has been found that this drug is being manufactured within the country. Yeah, it's probably being imported from either from the U.S. or from not I was gonna say U.S., but like meth comes from uh, Central America too, so it could be from there, but. We don't have enough information yet to determine whether this is good or bad. Be that as it may, if the substance is dangerous, its sale and usage both need to be regulated immediately. If it is to be categorized as a treatment for neurosis, then the nation must establish rules and enforce them. There's a significant difference between this drug and natural narcotics derived from plants such as opium or cannabis. Yeah, and this is definitely crystal meth. Yeah, because they're talking about this. There's a significant difference between this drug and natural narcotics derived from plants such as opium or cannabis. Because when you're dealing with like artificially made drugs like meth, they're because of the chemicals that are used to make it. Depending on the chemicals that are used to make it, it could be extremely dangerous. Hell, in some cases with like even with opium though, or heroin. Well, heroin comes from opiate, but you know what I mean. But even with that, though, like it can be dangerous because some dealers will dilute it, and so that way they can get more. You know, so some users could get more for their buck, and they will dilute it with battery acid. It seems to have been made intentionally by someone's hand, a deliberately engineered synthetic substance, aka, yeah, this is definitely crystal meth. Look into the distribution route for this mysterious drug, identify the ringleader, and determine the scale of the operation. That is your next directive. First of all, let's investigate the man we arrested. But I do want to say this. I do like that they did mention the plants, that they mentioned opium, that they mentioned cannabis as like a natural way to take care of like pain and stuff like that. I did like that. Was a nice touch. First of all, let's investigate the man we arrested. Can we speak to the person he was trying to give the drugs to? That would be quite difficult. They appear to have thrown themselves off of Vauxhall Bridge this very morning. They are alive but unconscious. Huh? Sounds a little suspicious. So, Brother Albert, Moran Bond, Master Jack, and I, the five of us, will identify the steelworks where the man works. First, we'll find the manufacturer of the steel pipes. If he works there, we can identify him from the employee directory and trace any connections he may have. If that's a miss, then we'll check all the other factories involved in Birmingham's steel industry for unauthorized absences. Fred, use your information network to try and find other distribution routes focusing on the working class. This is likely an organized business. Oh, yes, it is. There must be more than one customer in a big city like London. It's probably in the slums. Understood. What do you think, brother? Yes, I agree with Lewis's decision. Oh, then we leave for Birmingham tomorrow morning. Understood. Huh? The old timer's not coming? My back hurts too much. I've overworked this old body through back-to-back missions. Give me some sympathy. You're bloody useless. Moran, I'm counting on you. Yeah? Aw. Well, brother, Master Jack, we'll be going now. See you later. Take care. Did Lewis order you to stay? He was probably worried about your safety during the daytime. Moneypenny also isn't here today. Even though 3 years have passed, we, the Moriarty family, are reviled by the nations as criminals. Additionally, our leader, Professor Moriarty, has been depicted as the nemesis of Sherlock Holmes in the popular novels by Dr. Watson. If it became known that he had returned home alive, resentful voices would rapidly spread, leading to a great national panic. Yes, I understand. Lewis stands alone at the forefront of a new organization he's desperately trying to protect. This country and you, young Will. Yes, he's grown into a fine young man. I barely recognize him. I know, right? I'm proud of my younger brother. He's so grown up now. Well, then shall I make some tea? I'll make it because your back hurts too. This train looks stunning. Come to think of it, Lewis, I'm impressed that you realized that Man Steelworks employer is in Birmingham. Did you infer that it had to be in a major industrial center? No, there was a train ticket in his wallet. One trip from Houston to Birmingham. Oh, so that's all. And here I thought you turned into a genius like Will. Yeah, Kitty. Right? Yeah. Still, I'm surprised you identified the steel pipe's manufacturer so easily. That really was the gas pipe of truth. Since it's a mass-produced pipe made of copper, I could narrow down potential construction or engineering sites. Luckily, I happened to find some craftsmen who pointed me in the right direction. What? You really are exactly the same. Right? Indeed. You think so? Here we are. That's Is there a fire? Are you the chief here? No, I'm a manager. The on-site factory has firefighting equipment, yes? Can the fire be contained? That's, I don't know much yet myself. Ooh. There's something shady going on. Lewis, I'll go back to town and call the fire brigade just in case. Please do, Brother Albert. Mr. Bond, please notify the on-duty factory workers about the fire and ask them to help put it out. If you believe the fire can't be extinguished, switch to evacuating everyone immediately. Hurry it up, Chief. Calm down. Put the gun down, please. Oh, shit. What the hell's going on here? He was like, oh, no. He was let go last week. Let go? Yeah, I don't know what upset him, but recently he started doing things that put his coworkers at risk. Oh, crystal meth is a hell of a drug. That woman works at this factory too? Yes. Don't be foolish. Please let her go. Hand over the sweets on the double then. If you don't, I'll blow her brains out. Wait. Ooh, so it's a sweets factory, huh? Sweets. So that really is the cause of this uproar. Several points here bear a striking resemblance to the sudden violent rampage that the director's acquaintance consulted him about. I already told you there's none here right now. It's not yet clear if this is the courier's workplace, but at the very least, the same drug is almost certainly involved. But why does he want that drug so badly? It's called an addiction. Then what the hell am I supposed to do? Without that, Oh, he's hallucinating, huh? Snakes all around my feet. There's bugs under my skin. Eek! It's the devil. Devil is here. Oh, dude, he is having a horrible trip. A dark magician summoned him from hell. Summoned him here from hell. What? Look out, he's completely bonkers. Everybody get out of here. Give me the sweets. Is he delirious? No, he's hallucinating? Yeah, it's withdrawal. If he's acting under the influence of that drug, then the mania it induces eventually leads to destructive impulses, causing the user to indiscriminately attack others. He can't even control his own mind, but he still craves the drug so desperately. This could soon happen in every corner of the country. Made intentionally by someone's hand, a deliberately engineered synthetic substance. Is this what that someone is aiming for? Somebody save me! What should I do in this? What would brother do in this situation? Well, I won't hurt someone recklessly. A paint gun? Ooh. About my shooting that courier before. He gave me an earful too after he read the report. I got too hasty back then. Sorry. I'm counting on you, brother. I, I, I didn't do it. What the? This is the devil's power. The devil possessed me. Seize him. Not good. That building is. Ooh, there's a bunch of old steam hammers running in there for steel manufacturing. They're giant hammers used for forging or rolling metal that swing up and down via steam power. It's a long shot, but on the off chance their piping got damaged, what happens then? A massive explosion! Oh shit! If steam at 1,120 degrees Fahrenheit suddenly erupts, the damage will be unimaginable. The fake bullet got him away from the hostage, but what's the plan, Lewis? We will do what we must. I'll leave the injured to you, Mr. Moran. As soon as Brother Albert returns with the fire brigade, please help them put out the fire. You're going after him alone? Yes, we should avoid provoking him any further. I'll leave it to you then, M. Right. My brother told Moran to carry that paint gun. He anticipated every possibility and guided us to a successful outcome. Just how far ahead did he see? That's a good question. Just how much of the truth, how much of the future did he see? I'm still no match for my big brother. Where are you? Where are you hiding? The police will be here soon. Surrender, please. Oh, shut it. If I don't have it, the devil's gonna steal my body and kill me. Oh shit, there's no other way. I'll have to eliminate him. Ooh. Devil taking out another devil, huh? Who the hell are you people? We are the secret intelligence agency, MI6, defenders of the British Empire. Yee. Pardon me? That was fucking sick. Go, Lewis, go! That was bomb. Is the analysis going well, Miss Moneypenny? It isn't yet complete, but in summary, the drug contains one or of two similarly structured organic compounds. One of those was produced at the Empire of Japan. Oh no. Dr. Nagai published his study on Ephedra research substance number 33 in a pharmaceutical journal last year, but according to his thesis, it shouldn't be synthesizable until 88. I've heard Japan's drug control policies are extremely strict. Offenders are severely punished. Even medical opium isn't available to the general public. The probability is low then, for the moment. In that case, who produced the other compound? Of course, the German Empire. Of course, I hear the sound of footsteps. A future drenched in bloodshed is swiftly approaching. The horrors of war will soon envelop the world. Yeah, so we're getting into World War One, and we're getting into. I love that we're getting into drug addiction, and of course, it's the fucking Germans. Of course, it's the Germans. Why? I'm not surprised it's the Germans. It's always the fucking Germans. It's always the Germans and the Russians. I'm trying to think how, because you have this stuff, you have it where like because of the Indo, or not the Indo, I'm sorry, the Russian Japanese war that happened. You gotta wonder if there was like if that's a synthesized or that uh, pre-synthesized drug was smuggled through Russia and then sent and then to Germany and whatnot. I gotta wonder if that's the case. That to me would make the most sense. But ooh, I love it. I love that we're going this route for pre World War One. That's very very interesting. But I'm very curious what you guys think about this. But there's one other thing I want to double check. So just to get confirmation that I was right, that this is like meth, I looked up in the history of meth, and it says here that a Japanese chemist first synthesized methamphetamine, also called meth, crank, crystal meth, or speed, from another stimulant in 1893. So this would be like around the right time period. Methamphetamine was used early on as a medical treatment for narcolepsy, asthma, and as a weight loss drug. And then obviously, and then it was used during World War II and all that. But but then there's this that where is this? Here it is about Nagai. Here we go. Ephedra is a type of shrub whose extract has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 5,000 years. In 1885, Nagai Nagayoshi, a Japanese chemist studying in Germany, identified the active chemical in ephedra, a stimulant called ephedrine. So that makes sense why it's coming from Germany, because Nagai is a Japanese chemist in Germany. That makes so much sense. Okay, now I understand. But then it said methamphetamine was difficult to make until 1919, when another Japanese chemist, Akira Ogata, streamlined the process. And he used phosphorus and iodine to reduce the ephedrine into a crystallized form, creating the world's first crystal meth. So basically this isn't crystal meth. No, based on what we're seeing here, it's ephedrine. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So, hmm. Yeah, so that's what it is. So again, so scientists first developed amphetamine-type stimulants, including methamphetamine, as a man-made alternative to the ephedra plant. So yeah, this is technically meth, but but the stimulant, but it's based off of ephedrine. So yeah, this isn't so crystal meth doesn't come into play until like 1919. So yeah, so we're definitely seeing that's what we're seeing here. Okay, maybe we are seeing because it says it's crystallized form. That's why I'm like, yeah, this got to be like I gotta wonder if this is like very early crystal meth because it says here that methamphetamine was difficult to make. So this probably is meth. No, because it says it's crystallized form. So yeah, this is definitely crystal meth, right? Yeah, because it yeah. So there's phosphor. Yeah, so this has to be crystal meth. Because then that would explain. Because in the chapter they were talking about about like Japanese laws and that. So very so, and but the thing is though is World War I doesn't start until like 1914. This is pre-World War I we're talking about here. Hmm. I'm very curious what you guys think about that. Um. Okay, so he was in Germany and then he did go back to Japan. Okay, so he is was in Japan. But yeah, he the whole thing with the hold on, let me make sure I'm right here. Because he did the stuff before he went back to Japan, right? He he did it. Yeah, he did it after he went back to Japan. Okay, that makes sense. But he still had the connection to Germany. But yeah, so he did the isolation of ephedrine, and Nagai recognized it to be the active component of the plant, and then he did the synthesis of methamphetamine from ephedrine, and then that was later synthesized, yeah, into crystal meth. So yeah, so that's what that is. Okay, that makes more sense now. But I'm very curious what you guys think about it. Um, because it seems like to me, based on what is said, is that based on how it's being described, it looks like it is crystal meth that that's in Britain, which is weird because the crystal meth was developed post World War II, or not World War II, post World War One. So I'm very curious what you guys think about that. But yeah, this definitely is at least a meth epidemic that's happening. I'm probably going to title this "The Rise of Meth." But yeah, this is definitely a rise. This is a meth problem that's here. For sure. This is the rise of meth. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Moriarty the Patriot content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.